I'm Adrian Woodrup. I'm a digital solutions architect at A&S Group, and today I wanted to build a bot within a matter of minutes. So the bot is going to be a Q&A bot. It's going to have some interactions with the customer, and it's going to help guide the customer through a certain process. If you've seen some of my previous videos, they've all been COVID related. I've decided to do this one a little bit lighter, and this bot is going to order us some alcohol. So first thing we're going to do is go to Power VA, so Power Virtual Agent. So Power Virtual Agent is part of the Microsoft Power Platform, everything from Power Apps, Common Data Service, Power Automate, and everything else that's on there. This Power Virtual Agent is a really cool tool for creating bots. So first thing I'm going to do is create a new bot. So I'm going to go bot. I'm going to give it a name, A&S Booze Bot. I'm going to select which environment it's in, so I'm going to create it in my sandbox environment and then create. So that goes away. It'll take maybe 5 minutes to build the bot, sometimes a little bit longer, but it'll kick you back into that environment when it's done. I'm going to pause the video there and come back when the environment's built. Okay, so it's finished building my bot, and you can see from it took me to the home page for this particular bot. It's got the name there, and I can see some topics, entities, and analytics. So the home page is a nice place to start. It gives you an area to test the bot out. It can quick shortcuts to authorizing topics, publishing a bot, and looking at performance, as well as some tutorial videos as well if you want to watch them. So first thing I'm going to do is customize a greeting. So the standard greeting out of the box, it's already got these intents built in, so trigger phrases. So there are a lot built in there from Microsoft. We can add more into there if we want to, but this is a standard message it's going to reply. So I want to take this out. I'm going to give this bot a bit of attitude. So hi, I'm going to start with sup. I can get you booze. Cool. So then I want it to I don't care, I don't want it to speak to a human, so I'm going to remove that one. So this is the default one out of the box. What can I help you with today? So that's like standard greeting. So as soon as someone comes to this bot, so you can see here if I type hi as a user, straight away it will kick back that message, and you can see nicely that it follows those ticks through, so you can see where in the bot it's getting to. So the next thing I need to do is create a topic. So out of the box, it's again got lesson topics. You can delete these at a later date, but they're the user-centric topics. It's got some system topics as well. So these are greetings, escalate, start again, start over. So if you're looking greeting, it's what intents are a greeting. And I'll run through this in a second. So let's go to topics and create a new one. So I'm going to create 3 topics for this. I'm going to create one for wine, one for beer, and one for spirits. So let's create the wine one. I'm just going to give it a name of wine, and trigger phrases. I want wine, bottle of red, glass of wine, and you can create as many of these as you want. And I could keep going with this all day, but you get the point I'm going to here. So once I've done that, I'm going to go to authoring canvas. So you can see it's still got my trigger phrases in there, and the first thing I'm going to do is put a message on the screen. You want wine? Good choice. And then after the first is, I'm going to ask a question. Do you want white, red, or fizz? And then it's going to be multiple choice, and then here are my options: red, white, and fizz. So I can create a variable here now, and this variable I'm going to call wine colour. Okay, so wine colour as a variable is going to be passed through. So you can see as I'm building this out, as I'm typing, it's building this tree out for me. So I don't need to code any of this. I've not done one line of code yet. So wine variable is being passed through, and when we build this out later on, I will respond with wine variable, and I'll pull in more details about it. So let's go to white. Let's do white. So again, I'm going to ask you a question. In fact, I'll put a message in for. Oh, ask a question. What type of white do you want? And then stick a Pinot in there. Stick a Chardonnay, and we'll do test scores on the cheaps among us. And then I'm going to change the variable to white wine type. And again, you can see as I put that variable in, it's passed it down. So I could have done a stock lookup there by using call to action, Power Automate to do a lookup for the common data service, check the stock levels in the database, and then return the right answer. I'm not going to do that for now. I'm going to do something a little bit simple. So I'm going to go back to the white wine one. I'm going to say, right, cool, I'm going to order it, and I'm going to create the order. All I'm going to actually do is create an email that goes to somebody. So, new call to action, which is going to use Power Automate. Give that a second. It's going to have my previous task in there, but I'm going to create a new one. So it'll automatically bring me to Power Automate. It'll bring me to the right environment, and I'm going to create a flow. So I'm going to add text. So I think we have wine type. So these are variables I'm pulling it. I'm creating. White. Wait a second. Can't do two things at once. Wine type. I think this is wine color actually. So I'm creating variables white wine and wine color. I'll show you how we match those variables to the bot in a second, and the output's going to be your order of is complete. And then I'm going to add. Let me put an email in here as a call to action. So with Power Automate, you've got obviously a number of emails just out of the box. You can send an email with options. Options will do things like put in replies, so create an automation of replies there. So I'm going to put two Adrian Woodrup, so it's looking up in, there we go, Adrian Woodrup subject, wine order. Please order white wine, oops, I'm sorry, wine colour, white colour and type, ASAP. Cool, probably should have given that a more meaningful name. Save that. Okay, so that's what that's then taking through. It's got created two variables there. I'm passing those variables into the email and then returning an order, which is another variable. So if we go back to our flow now, when I create that call to action, hopefully it will populate. There we go, bot order. So I've selected that flow, and you can see these are my variables in Power Automate, and what I'm going to pass through is the variable from the bot. End of conversation. I'm going to end with survey. So let's save that and let's give it a test. So, hi. I want wine. Right, okay, so straight away it's gone, I want wine, good, so it's come back with good choice. What do you want, red or white? I'm going to select white. Which one did I do this for? I think I did it for Chardonnay, so I'm going to put Chard. You can see it gave me the option there as well as doing being able to type an option. It gave me the options that it had in its system. So should I have to colour order it now? Did that answer the question? Yes. So straight away it's put me to the survey that's done, and I can go good. Done. So that's run through that process, and very shortly I should receive an email from the bot, which I have. There we go. and there's a bot. The bot orders come straight through. Okay, to save time, I've gone through, and to save you guys having to watch me just type away, I've gone through and done the beer topic and built out a basic conversation for beer. I've done the same for spirits and built out a basic conversation for spirits and just followed that through. So what we're going to do now is just come back to the home page and we're going to test the bot in this basic window. So hi, just make sure the open greetings working still. I want the hard stuff. So straight away it knows it's gone to the spirits topic. I can either order whiskey, brandy, or vodka. So I'm going to let's say vodka. Okay, if you use this, load it now. Is that a question? Yes. I can do some feedback here as well. And then it comes straight back to ask again. So I can go into beer and it will go straight to the beer conversation and you can see that flowing through. So what I want to do is go and publish this. So let's publish it and I want to publish it to a website. So to publish to a website, I'm going to go to channel and I'm going to say it's a custom website. And all I'm going to do is copy that URL. So previously I've created a website, so this is my HTML website, and all it is an image that's on a web page. I've taken some ANS logos and edited them slightly, and I'm just going to paste my bot in to this website. So I'm doing it as an iframe, so I can get rid of that bit. I don't need that. I can get rid of the HTML and body at the end. I want the height to be 300 pixels and I want the width to be something more like 30%. So I've just edited a couple of things on the height and width. That's just for aesthetics really. So I'll come back to this website, refresh it, and my bot should appear right there. So without any line of codes, pasting one line of code in some slight editing, I've now put a bot into the website. I want, let's go wine. I want wine. White, Chardonnay. Come through, cool, load it now, that's your question, yes. Fair. No thanks. Cool, okay, and that's followed through, so that's the bot embedded. Just to prove that that's working, I should have another email now with the wine order that's come through. And there we go, so we've built a bot, we've embedded it in a website, and we've done it all in a matter of minutes. One thing I do want to show before I finish up is the analytics. So the analytics is a really cool tool. It's got Power BI embedded obviously. So coming back to the bot, I can see how many times the bot's been used, how many sessions have been run, customer satisfaction surveys, so how many times surveys been complete, what sessions have been done. This has obviously only been running for a few minutes, so you can't really get some data from it. But let's jump to a different bot, and we can look at some of the analytics on a different bot, just to show you how rich the data can be in this. So this is just a demo bot we built for a customer, and if we go to analytics, we can see that this should have been used a little bit more than the bot I've just created. We can see it pulls through some really interesting data, anything that's been escalated, anything that's gone to order, what topic's been used, the customer satisfaction, so when they finished it, what topic were they on, and what was useful, and did it work, and everything else, including billing as well. So it's really useful to get this analytics working and looking at it. Cool, and that is a bot in a few minutes.